Nigerian cuisine: jollof rice, steamed rice, egusi soup, tofu soup, pounded yam, steamed tapioca. Nigeria is a country in West Africa that is known for its vibrant culture, music, and cuisine. Nigerian cuisine is diverse and flavorful, with a wide range of dishes that reflect the country's rich cultural heritage. In this article, we'll take a closer look at 3 of Nigeria's most popular dishes: jollof rice, egusi soup, and pounded yam. Jollof rice. Jollof rice is a popular one-pot dish that is a staple in Nigerian cuisine. It is made with rice, tomatoes, onions, and a variety of spices, and is often served with chicken, beef, or fish. Jollof rice is a dish that is enjoyed across West Africa, but is said to have originated in Nigeria. The dish is typically made by first sautéing onions and tomatoes in oil until they are soft and fragrant. Then, rice and spices such as thyme, curry powder, and chili powder are added to the pot. The rice is then cooked in a mixture of water and tomato sauce until it is tender and flavorful. Jollof rice is a beloved dish in Nigeria and is often served at special occasions such as weddings, birthdays, and religious celebrations. It is a dish that brings people together and is a symbol of Nigerian culture and hospitality. Egusi soup. Egusi soup is a hearty soup that is made with ground melon seeds, vegetables, and meat. It is a staple in Nigerian cuisine and is often enjoyed with pounded yam or other starchy side dishes. To make egusi soup, the ground melon seeds are first toasted in a pan until they are golden brown. Then, onions, tomatoes, and peppers are sautéed in oil until they are soft and fragrant. The toasted melon seeds are then added to the pot along with meat or fish and a variety of spices. The soup is typically simmered for several hours until the flavors have melded together and the meat or fish is tender. Vegetables such as spinach or bitter leaf are added towards the end of the cooking process, and the soup is served hot with pounded yam or other side dishes. Egusi soup is a comforting and satisfying dish that is enjoyed by Nigerians of all ages. It is a dish that reflects the country's traditional culinary heritage and is an important part of Nigerian cuisine. Pounded yam. Pounded yam is a starchy side dish that is made by boiling yam and then pounding it until it reaches a smooth, dough-like consistency. It is typically served with soups and stews, and is a staple in Nigerian cuisine. To make pounded yam, yams are first peeled and cut into chunks. The chunks are then boiled until they are soft and tender. Once the yams are cooked, they are pounded with a mortar and pestle until they are smooth and stretchy. Pounded yam is a labor-intensive dish that requires a lot of physical strength and skill to make. However, it is a beloved dish in Nigeria and is often served at special occasions such as weddings, birthdays, and religious celebrations. Variations of jollof rice. Jollof rice is a popular dish in West Africa, and while it originated in Nigeria, variations of the dish can be found throughout the region. Each country has its own take on the dish, with unique flavors and ingredients that give it a distinct taste. In Senegal, jollof rice is made with fish and served with a spicy tomato sauce. In Ghana, jollof rice is typically made with smoked fish and served with a side of fried plantains. In Liberia, the dish is made with chicken or beef and is often cooked with vegetables such as carrots and green beans. Despite these variations, jollof rice remains an important part of West African cuisine and is a dish that brings people together across the region. Health benefits of egusi soup. Egusi soup is a nutritious and flavorful dish that is packed with health benefits. Here are a few reasons why egusi soup can be a healthy addition to your diet. Protein. Egusi soup is made with meat or fish, which are both good sources of protein. Protein is important for building and repairing tissues in the body. Vitamins and minerals. Egusi soup contains a variety of vegetables, which provide essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, vitamin A, and iron. Fiber. The vegetables in egusi soup are also a good source of fiber, which can help promote healthy digestion and prevent constipation. Healthy fats. Egusi, the seeds used in the soup, are a good source of healthy fats such as omega-3 fatty acids. These fats can help reduce inflammation and improve heart health. While egusi soup is a healthy dish, it's important to note that the addition of palm oil and other high-calorie ingredients can make the dish high in calories and saturated fat. As with all foods, egusi soup should be enjoyed in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Variations of pounded yam. Pounded yam is a popular side dish in Nigeria, and while it is typically made with yam, variations of the dish can be found throughout West Africa. Pounded yam is a popular side dish in Nigeria, and while it is typically made with yam, variations of the dish can be found throughout West Africa. In Ghana, the dish is known as fufu and is made with cassava or plantains. In Cameroon, the dish is known as ndole and is made with bitterleaf, peanuts, and meat. Despite these variations, pounded yam remains an important part of Nigerian cuisine and is often enjoyed with soups and stews. It is a dish that requires skill and technique to make, and is a testament to the country's culinary traditions. Variations of jollof rice. Jollof rice is a popular dish in West Africa, and while it originated in Nigeria, variations of the dish can be found throughout the region. Each country has its own take on the dish, with unique flavors and ingredients that give it a distinct taste. How to make Brazilian pão de queijo? Pão de queijo, also known as Brazilian cheese bread, is a popular snack in Brazil that is enjoyed by people of all ages. This delicious and savory bread is made with tapioca flour and cheese, and is a staple in Brazilian cuisine. In this article, we will take a closer look at how to make pão de queijo at home. Ingredients: 2 cups of tapioca flour, ½ cup of milk, Half cup of vegetable oil. Half teaspoon of salt. 1 egg. 1 cup of grated cheese. Traditionally, Brazilian Minas cheese is used, but other types of cheese can also be used. Instructions. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In a medium-sized saucepan, heat the milk, oil, and salt until it comes to a boil. Remove the saucepan from the heat and stir in the tapioca flour until it is well combined. Add the egg and mix until the dough is smooth. Add the grated cheese to the dough and mix until it is well combined. Roll the dough into small balls, about 1 inch in diameter. Place the balls onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, leaving about 2 inches of space between each ball. Bake the pão de queijo for 15 to 20 minutes, or until they are golden brown and crispy on the outside. Serve the pão de queijo warm, and enjoy. Tips. If you cannot find tapioca flour at your local grocery store, it can be purchased online or at specialty food stores. If you prefer a stronger cheese flavor, you can add more grated cheese to the dough. Pão de queijo can be frozen and reheated in the oven or microwave. Variations. While traditional pão de queijo is made with tapioca flour and cheese, there are many variations of the dish that can be found throughout Brazil. Here are a few examples. Pão de queijo with bacon. This variation adds crispy bacon bits to the dough for an extra savory flavor. Pão de queijo with herbs. Fresh herbs such as parsley, cilantro, or oregano can be added to the dough for a fresh and fragrant flavor. Pão de queijo with spices. Spices such as garlic powder, cumin, or paprika can be added to the dough for a spicy kick. The history of pão de queijo. Pão de queijo has a long and interesting history that dates back to the 18th century in Brazil. Tapioca flour, which is the main ingredient in pão de queijo, was introduced to Brazil by African slaves who used it as a substitute for wheat flour. At the time, wheat flour was expensive and difficult to find, so tapioca flour became a popular alternative for making bread. Over time, tapioca flour became a staple in Brazilian cuisine, and it was eventually used to create pão de queijo. The original version of pão de queijo was made with cassava starch, a type of tapioca flour, and cheese. The dough was mixed by hand and then shaped into small balls before being baked in a wood-fired oven. The result was a warm and cheesy bread that was enjoyed by people throughout Brazil. As time went on, pão de queijo became more popular, and it was eventually commercialized. Today, pão de queijo can be found in bakeries, cafes, and restaurants throughout Brazil, and it is a beloved snack that is enjoyed by people of all ages. The cultural significance of pão de queijo. Pão de queijo is more than just a snack in Brazil, it is a cultural icon. The dish is enjoyed by people from all walks of life, and it is often served at social gatherings and celebrations. In addition to its popularity in Brazil, pão de queijo has also gained a following in other parts of the world. Brazilian immigrants have introduced the dish to countries such as the United States, where it has become a popular snack in Brazilian restaurants and cafes. Brazilian immigrants have introduced the dish to countries such as the United States, where it has become a popular snack in Brazilian restaurants and cafes. Pão de queijo is more than just a tasty snack, it is a symbol of Brazilian culture and a reminder of the country's rich culinary history. As Brazil continues to grow and evolve, pão de queijo remains an important part of the country's cultural heritage. Pão de queijo today. Today, pão de queijo is a popular snack not only in Brazil, but also in other parts of the world. Brazilian restaurants and cafes around the globe serve this tasty treat, and it has gained a following among food enthusiasts who are eager to try new and unique dishes. Brazilian restaurants and cafes around the globe serve this tasty treat, and it has gained a following among food enthusiasts who are eager to try new and unique dishes. In Brazil, pão de queijo has also evolved over time. While the traditional recipe is still widely enjoyed, there are now many variations of the dish that can be found throughout the country. Some of these variations include adding bacon, herbs, or spices to the dough, or even using different types of cheese. In addition to being served as a snack, pão de queijo is also a popular side dish that is often served with coffee, tea, or other beverages. It is a common sight at breakfast buffets and can also be found in many Brazilian homes as a quick and easy snack. One of the reasons for pão de queijo's continued popularity is its versatility. The dough can be made ahead of time and frozen, making it a convenient and easy snack to prepare. Additionally, the ingredients are simple and easy to find, making it accessible for home cooks to make their own version of this beloved snack. Additionally, the ingredients are simple and easy to find, making it accessible for home cooks to make their own version of this beloved snack. The health benefits of pão de queijo. While pão de queijo is certainly a delicious treat, it may come as a surprise to some that it also has some health benefits. How to make beautiful and delicious cream puffs. Cream puffs, also known as profiteroles, are a classic French pastry that is loved all over the world. These delicate and delicious pastries are made from choux pastry dough and filled with sweet whipped cream, custard, or ice cream. In this article, we will take a closer look at how to make perfect cream puffs at home. Ingredients. For the choux pastry, 1 cup water, ½ cup unsalted butter, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 4 large eggs. For the whipped cream filling, 1 cup heavy cream, 2 tablespoons powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Instructions. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. In a medium-sized saucepan, combine the water, butter, and salt. Heat over medium heat until the butter is melted and the mixture comes to a boil. Add the flour to the saucepan and stir vigorously until the mixture forms a ball and pulls away from the sides of the pan. Remove the saucepan from the heat and let the mixture cool for 5 minutes. Add the eggs, one at a time, stirring vigorously after each addition until the mixture is smooth and glossy. Transfer the choux pastry dough to a pastry bag fitted with a large round tip. Pipe the dough onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, making 2-inch rounds about 1 inch apart. Bake the cream puffs for 20 to 25 minutes, or until they are golden brown and puffed up. Remove the cream puffs from the oven and let them cool completely on a wire rack. To make the whipped cream filling, beat the heavy cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract together in a medium-sized bowl until stiff peaks form. Use a sharp knife to cut a small slit in the bottom of each cream puff. Fill a pastry bag fitted with a small round tip with the whipped cream filling. Pipe the whipped cream into the cream puffs through the slit in the bottom. Dust the cream puffs with powdered sugar, if desired, and serve. Tips: be sure to pipe the choux pastry dough onto the baking sheet as soon as it is ready. The longer the dough sits, the less it will rise in the oven. To prevent the cream puffs from collapsing, prick a small hole in the top of each puff with a toothpick or skewer after they come out of the oven. This will allow any steam to escape and prevent the cream puffs from becoming too soggy. Variations. While classic cream puffs are filled with whipped cream, there are many variations of the dish that can be found around the world. Here are a few examples. Chocolate cream puffs. Add cocoa powder to the choux pastry dough to create a chocolatey base. Fill the cream puffs with chocolate whipped cream or ganache for an extra decadent treat. Fruit-filled cream puffs. Cut the cream puffs in half and fill them with fresh fruit, such as strawberries or raspberries, and whipped cream. Top with a drizzle of chocolate sauce for an elegant dessert. Savory cream puffs. Skip the sugar and fill the cream puffs with savory fillings, such as chicken salad, tuna salad, or herbed cream cheese. Troubleshooting tips for making cream puffs. While making cream puffs is a fun and rewarding experience, it can also be a bit tricky. Here are some common problems that may arise during the cream puff making process and how to fix them. The choux pastry dough is too runny. If your dough is too thin, it may not rise properly in the oven. To fix this, try adding a bit more flour to the dough until it becomes thicker and more elastic. The cream puffs are too small. If your cream puffs are smaller than you expected, it may be because you didn't pipe enough dough onto the baking sheet. Try using a larger pastry tip or piping bag to create larger cream puffs. The cream puffs are flat. If your cream puffs don't rise properly in the oven, it may be because you didn't let the dough cool enough before adding the eggs. Make sure the dough is cool to the touch before adding the eggs. The cream puffs are too dry. If your cream puffs are dry or tough, it may be because you overbaked them. Try reducing the baking time or lowering the oven temperature slightly. The cream filling is runny. If your whipped cream filling is too thin, it may be because you didn't beat it enough. Make sure to beat the heavy cream until stiff peaks form. Creative cream puff variations to try at home. While classic cream puffs are delicious on their own, there are many creative variations that you can try to spice things up. Here are a few ideas to get you started. Matcha cream puffs. Add matcha powder to the choux pastry dough to create a unique green color and flavor. Fill the cream puffs with a whipped cream filling that has been infused with matcha for a delicious and unique treat. Moroccan cuisine. Tagine, Moroccan stew, couscous, Tunisian steamed rice dish, pastilla, chicken filling, harira, spicy soup. Moroccan cuisine is a unique blend of African, Arab, and Mediterranean influences. With its bold flavors, fragrant spices, and diverse ingredients, Moroccan cuisine has become increasingly popular around the world. In this article, we will take a closer look at some of the most iconic dishes of Morocco, including tagine, couscous, pastilla, and harira. Tagine, a classic Moroccan stew. Tagine is a classic Moroccan stew that is named after the earthenware pot in which it is cooked. The dish typically consists of meat, such as lamb or chicken, and vegetables, such as carrots, onions, and tomatoes. The ingredients are slow cooked in the tagine pot with a variety of spices, such as cumin, ginger, and turmeric, to create a flavorful and tender stew. Tagine is traditionally served with bread or couscous and is often garnished with fresh herbs, such as cilantro or parsley. The dish is popular throughout Morocco and is often served during special occasions and celebrations. Couscous, a staple of North African cuisine. Couscous is a staple of North African cuisine and is often considered the national dish of Tunisia. The dish consists of small granules of semolina wheat, which are steamed and served with a variety of meats, vegetables, and spices. In Morocco, couscous is often served with a stew-like dish known as faya, which consists of caramelized onions, raisins, and chickpeas. The dish is also commonly served with meat, such as lamb or beef, and a variety of vegetables, such as carrots, zucchini, and pumpkin. Couscous is a versatile dish that can be served hot or cold and can be customized to suit a variety of tastes and preferences. It is a popular dish throughout Morocco and is often served during family gatherings and special occasions. Pastilla, a sweet and savory pastry. Pastilla, also known as pastilla, is a sweet and savory pastry that is traditionally made with pigeon meat, although chicken is often used as a substitute. The dish consists of layers of thin pastry dough, known as worka, which are filled with a mixture of spiced meat, almonds, and eggs. The pastry is baked until golden brown and is typically served dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon. Pastilla is a popular dish in Morocco and is often served during special occasions, such as weddings and festivals. Harira, a hearty and spicy soup. Harira is a hearty and spicy soup that is often served during Ramadan, the month-long Islamic fast. The soup typically consists of tomatoes, lentils, chickpeas, and lamb, and is flavored with a blend of spices, such as cumin, coriander, and cinnamon. Harira is traditionally served with dates and a sweet pastry known as shebekia. The soup is a staple of Moroccan cuisine and is often enjoyed as a comforting and filling meal during the cold winter months. Moroccan sweets, a delicious end to a meal. Moroccan cuisine is known for its delicious sweets and desserts, which are often enjoyed as a sweet end to a meal or as a snack with tea or coffee. Here are some of the most popular Moroccan sweets. Mzmin. Mzmin is a type of Moroccan flatbread that is often served as a sweet snack. The bread is made with flour, semolina, and honey, and is typically served with butter or jam. Griba. Griba is a type of Moroccan cookie that is often made with almonds or sesame seeds. The cookies are typically crisp on the outside and soft on the inside, and are flavored with orange blossom water or rose water. Shebekia. Shebekia is a sweet pastry that is typically served during Ramadan. The pastry is made with dough that is rolled into strips and then shaped into a flower. The pastry is then deep-fried and dipped in honey syrup. Selu. Selu is a sweet and nutty snack that is often served during special occasions, such as weddings and festivals. The snack is made with roasted sesame seeds, almonds, and flour and is flavored with honey and spices. Makraoud. Makraoud is a sweet pastry that is often made with dates and semolina. The pastry is typically shaped into a diamond shape and then fried or baked until golden brown. Halwa. Halwa is a sweet and chewy dessert that is typically made with semolina, sugar, and butter. The dessert is often flavored with almonds, orange blossom water, or rose water. Moroccan beverages, a refreshing way to experience Moroccan culture. Moroccan cuisine is not only known for its delicious food and sweets but also for its refreshing beverages. Here are some of the most popular Moroccan beverages. Mint tea. Mint tea, also known as Moroccan tea, is a refreshing and fragrant tea that is typically served with sugar and fresh mint leaves. The tea is often enjoyed as part of Moroccan hospitality and is a staple of Moroccan culture. Orange blossom water. Orange blossom water is a fragrant and floral water that is often used in Moroccan cuisine. The water is made by steeping orange blossoms in water and is often used to flavor desserts and beverages. Jus d'avocat. Jus d'avocat is a refreshing avocado smoothie that is often enjoyed as a breakfast or snack in Morocco. The smoothie is made with ripe avocados, milk, and sugar and is typically served cold. Arak. Arak is a strong and anise-flavored liquor that is often served as an aperitif in Morocco. The liquor is made from aniseed and is often enjoyed with a small appetizer or snack. Spiced coffee. Spiced coffee is a traditional Moroccan coffee that is flavored with a blend of spices, such as cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger. Spiced coffee. Spiced coffee is a traditional Moroccan coffee that is flavored with a blend of spices, such as cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger. The coffee is typically brewed in a special pot known as a dalla and is often served with dates or sweets. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is a refreshing and fruity beverage that is often served in Moroccan restaurants and cafes. The juice is made with fresh pomegranate seeds and is typically sweetened with sugar or honey. Moroccan street food. A delicious way to explore Moroccan cuisine. Moroccan street food is a delicious and exciting way to explore the flavors and culture of Morocco. Here are some of the most popular Moroccan street foods. Bistilla. Bistilla is a savory pastry that is typically filled with shredded chicken, almonds, and spices. The pastry is often dusted with powdered sugar and cinnamon and is a popular street food in Morocco. Nzmin is a type of Moroccan flatbread that is often served as a street food. The bread is typically filled with savory ingredients, such as cheese or meat, and is folded into a sandwich. Sfinge is a type of Moroccan donut that is often served as a street food.
How to make Italian cannoli. Cannoli is a traditional Italian pastry that originated in Sicily. The pastry consists of a crispy and flaky shell that is filled with a sweet and creamy ricotta cheese filling. Cannoli is a beloved dessert in Italy and has become increasingly popular around the world. In this article, we will take a closer look at the history of cannoli and the steps involved in making this delicious pastry. The history of cannoli. The history of cannoli dates back to the 9th century, during the Arab rule of Sicily. It is believed that the pastry was originally made as a symbol of fertility and was often served during carnival season. Over time, the pastry evolved to include a variety of fillings, including ricotta cheese, chocolate, and candied fruit. Today, cannoli is a popular dessert in Italy and is often served during special occasions, such as weddings and holidays. The pastry has also become a staple of Italian-American cuisine and is commonly found in Italian bakeries and restaurants. The ingredients. To make cannoli, you will need the following ingredients. For the shell, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons granulated sugar, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, softened, 1/2 cup white wine, 1 egg white beaten, vegetable oil, for frying. For the filling, 2 cups ricotta cheese, 1 cup powdered sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 cup mini chocolate chips. The steps. Here are the steps involved in making cannoli. In a large bowl, combine the flour, sugar, and salt. Add the softened butter and mix until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Add the white wine and mix until a dough forms. Knead the dough on a floured surface until it is smooth and elastic. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and let it rest for 30 minutes. Roll out the dough to 1/8 inch thickness. Using a round cookie cutter, cut out circles of dough. Wrap the circles around cannoli molds and press the edges together to seal. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot or deep fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Fry the cannoli shells for 2 to 3 minutes or until golden brown. Use tongs to remove the shells from the oil and place them on a paper towel-lined plate to cool. In a medium bowl, mix together the ricotta cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla extract. Stir in the mini chocolate chips. Using a pastry bag or spoon, fill the cooled cannoli shells with the ricotta cheese filling. Dust the cannoli with powdered sugar and serve immediately. Tips for making perfect cannoli. Making cannoli can be a bit challenging, but with the right tips and techniques, you can create perfect cannoli every time. Here are some tips to help you make the perfect cannoli. Use the right ingredients. Using high-quality ingredients is essential to making great cannoli. Use fresh ricotta cheese, good quality flour, and white wine that you would drink. Rest the dough. After making the dough, let it rest for at least 30 minutes. This will allow the gluten to relax and make the dough easier to work with. Roll the dough thinly. Roll the dough out very thinly, to about 1/8 inch thickness. This will ensure that the shells are crispy and not too thick. Use cannoli molds. Use cannoli molds to shape the pastry shells. This will help the shells keep their shape and prevent them from collapsing during frying. Fry the shells at the right temperature. It's important to fry the cannoli shells at the right temperature of 375 degrees Fahrenheit. If the oil is not hot enough, the shells will absorb too much oil and become soggy. Fill the shells just before serving. Fill the cannoli shells just before serving to prevent them from becoming soggy. You can also fill them with a piping bag to ensure even distribution of the filling. Experiment with fillings. While the classic ricotta cheese filling is delicious, you can also experiment with other fillings such as chocolate, pistachio, or even fruit. Cannoli variations, exploring the different types of cannoli. While the classic cannoli with ricotta cheese filling is the most well-known, there are actually many different types of cannoli with a variety of fillings and toppings. Here are some popular cannoli variations. Crepe au mou cake, a typical Thai dessert. Kray pao mu, also known as Thai basil pork, is a popular Thai dish that is often served as a main course. However, it can also be prepared as a sweet and savory dessert known as Kray pao mu dessert. In this article, we will explore the history and ingredients of Kray pao mu dessert and provide a step-by-step guide to making this delicious Thai dessert. The history of Kray pao mu dessert. Kray pao mu is a dish that originated in Thailand and is typically served as a savory dish for lunch or dinner. However, in recent years, Thai chefs have experimented with using the same ingredients to create a sweet and savory dessert. This unique twist on a classic dish has become increasingly popular in Thailand and around the world. The ingredients. To make Kray pao mu dessert, you will need the following ingredients. For the pork: 1 pound ground pork, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 3 cloves garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon fish sauce, 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 teaspoon sugar, half a teaspoon black pepper, half cup Thai basil leaves. For the dessert: half cup glutinous rice flour, 2 tablespoons tapioca starch, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 cup coconut milk, 1/4 of a teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup Thai basil leaves, chopped. The steps. Here are the steps involved in making Kray pao mu dessert. In a large pan, heat the vegetable oil over medium-high heat. Add the minced garlic and stir until fragrant. Add the ground pork to the pan and cook until browned, stirring occasionally. Add the fish sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce, sugar, and black pepper to the pan. Stir until the pork is coated in the sauce. Add the Thai basil leaves to the pan and stir until wilted. Remove the pan from the heat and set aside. In a separate bowl, whisk together the glutinous rice flour, tapioca starch, and sugar. Add the coconut milk and salt to the bowl and stir until well combined. Pour the mixture into a pan and cook over low heat, stirring constantly, until the mixture thickens and forms a dough. Remove the pan from the heat and let the dough cool slightly. Divide the dough into small pieces and roll them into balls. Flatten each ball into a disc and place a spoonful of the pork mixture in the center. Fold the edges of the dough over the filling and pinch the edges together to seal. Arrange the filled dough balls on a steamer basket and steam for 10 to 15 minutes, or until cooked through. Garnish with chopped Thai basil leaves before serving. Variations of Kray pao mu dessert. Kray pao mu dessert is a versatile dish that can be customized to suit your taste preferences. Here are some variations of the traditional recipe.
Vegetarian crepe au mou dessert. To make a vegetarian version of this dessert, simply replace the ground pork with crumbled tofu or mushrooms. You can also add other vegetables such as bell peppers or zucchini to the filling for added flavor and texture. Spicy crepe au mou dessert. If you like your food spicy, you can add some chopped Thai chilies to the pork filling. You can also add some chili flakes to the dough mixture for an extra kick of heat. Sweet crepe au mou dessert. If you have a sweet tooth, you can add some honey or brown sugar to the pork filling. You can also add some chopped fruit such as mango or pineapple to the filling for a sweet and tangy flavor. Savory crepe au mou dessert. To make a more savory version of this dessert, you can add some chopped onions or garlic to the pork filling. You can also add some chopped herbs such as cilantro or mint for added freshness. Fried crepe au mou dessert. For a crispy texture, you can deep fry the filled dough balls instead of steaming them. Simply heat some oil in a pan and fry the dough balls until golden brown. Serving and pairing crepe au mou dessert. Crepe au mou dessert is a delicious and unique dessert that can be enjoyed on its own or paired with a variety of beverages. Here are some serving and pairing suggestions for this tasty Thai dessert. Plating. Crepe au mou dessert can be served as a dessert platter with the filled dough balls arranged in a circular pattern. You can also drizzle some coconut milk or sweetened condensed milk over the top for added sweetness. Serving size. Crepe au mou dessert is typically served as a small bite-sized dessert, so it is best to serve it in small portions. Mochi ice cream cake, a typical Japanese dessert. Mochi ice cream is a traditional Japanese dessert that has become increasingly popular in recent years, both in Japan and around the world. This unique dessert consists of a small ball of ice cream wrapped in a layer of sweet, chewy mochi dough. Mochi ice cream is loved for its delicious flavors, fun texture, and the fact that it is a portable and convenient treat. In this article, we will explore the origins and history of mochi ice cream, how it is made, the different flavors available, and where you can find it. Origins and history. Mochi ice cream has its roots in Japan, where it has been enjoyed for centuries. Mochi is a traditional Japanese sweet made from glutinous rice flour, sugar, and water. It is typically served on special occasions such as New Year's and weddings, and it is also a popular snack throughout the year. In the 1980s, a Japanese confectioner named Lotta created the first mochi ice cream. The idea was to combine the chewy texture of mochi with the creamy sweetness of ice cream. The result was a delicious and innovative dessert that quickly became popular in Japan. Mochi ice cream was introduced to the United States in the late 1990s, and has since become a popular dessert in many countries around the world. Today, there are many different brands and flavors of mochi ice cream available, each with their own unique twist on the classic dessert. How it is made.
Mochi ice cream is made by wrapping a small ball of ice cream in a layer of sweet, sticky mochi dough. The dough is made by mixing glutinous rice flour with sugar and water, then kneading it until it forms a smooth, elastic dough. The dough is then rolled out and cut into small circles. To make the mochi ice cream, a small ball of ice cream is placed in the center of each circle of mochi dough. The dough is then gathered up and pinched closed around the ice cream, creating a small ball. The mochi ice cream balls are then dusted with cornstarch or potato starch to prevent them from sticking together. Flavors. Mochi ice cream comes in a wide variety of flavors, ranging from classic vanilla and chocolate to more exotic flavors like green tea, mango, and black sesame. Some brands even offer seasonal flavors like pumpkin spice and peppermint during the holidays. One of the most popular flavors of mochi ice cream is green tea. This flavor is made with high-quality matcha powder, giving it a distinctive earthy flavor and a bright green color. Other popular flavors include strawberry, chocolate, and red bean. Where to find mochi ice cream? Mochi ice cream can be found in many Asian supermarkets and specialty stores around the world. It is also available online from many retailers, including Amazon and Japanese specialty stores. Some popular brands of mochi ice cream include Mai/Mo, Mikoaya, and Bubby's. In recent years, mochi ice cream has also become more widely available in mainstream grocery stores and convenience stores. Many large grocery chains now carry mochi ice cream in their frozen dessert sections, making it easier than ever to try this delicious dessert. Health benefits of mochi ice cream. Mochi ice cream not only tastes great, but it also comes with several health benefits. Here are some of the health benefits of mochi ice cream. Glutinous rice flour. Mochi ice cream is made from glutinous rice flour, which is a good source of complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates provide a steady supply of energy, and they are also less likely to cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. Portion control. Mochi ice cream comes in small, bite-sized portions, which can help with portion control and prevent overeating. Low fat. Mochi ice cream is generally lower in fat than other types of ice cream. This can be a good option for those who are watching their fat intake. Calcium. Ice cream is a good source of calcium, which is essential for strong bones and teeth. Mochi ice cream is no exception and can help increase your daily intake of this important mineral. Antioxidants. Some flavors of mochi ice cream, such as green tea, are made with antioxidant-rich ingredients that can help protect your cells from damage and may reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Making mochi ice cream at home. While you can easily find mochi ice cream in stores and online, making it at home can be a fun and rewarding experience. Here's a simple recipe for making mochi ice cream at home. Ingredients: 1 cup glutinous rice flour, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 cup water, 1 pint ice cream, any flavor. Cornstarch or potato starch, for dusting. Instructions. In a microwave-safe bowl, whisk together the glutinous rice flour, sugar, and water until smooth. Microwave the mixture for 1 minute, then stir. Microwave for another 30 seconds, then stir again. The mixture should be thick and stretchy. Dust a clean work surface with cornstarch or potato starch. Use a spatula to transfer the mochi dough to the dusted surface.